This is how we stay fit. Thank you very much. We all noticed that you noticed.
Hi everyone, it is raining again and we are headed out to check the rain gauge. Now keep in mind, here in California, this is the first significant rainfall we've had probably in about 6 months.
Yeah. Feels good again though to feel the rain dropping on your face. Feels nice and refreshing. Let's see what we got.
Wow, we've got a lot. Just since last night it started raining, about almost 1.5 inches. That's a ton for us. After months and months of dry weather, it feels so good to know that the garden is getting a good soaking again. Washing the salts out of the soil, all the amazing nutrients that are in the garden when it rains. Let's go down and check it out. It's actually fun to be out in the rain, isn't it, Jerry?
Yeah, it does feel good. The winds were crazy this morning. You've seen it before. And just
look at the fountain grass.
Yeah, fountain grass just got leveled.
Yeah, heavy with rain and the wind. Oh my gosh, it just feels so refreshing.
You can smell our fireplace burning too, which smells nice.
One thing I love about the rain is almost how it greens up the garden immediately. All the natural minerals, the natural nutrients in the rain. It just makes everything look green and fresh again. And I love knowing that I don't have to water.
That's true. You're absolutely right about that. I never really noticed that. It does seem greener.
So glad I trimmed everything up over the weekend, tied up like all the tomatoes, everything that was flopping over, because the wind was crazy last night. And that way everything will just get a fresh new burst of growth. I don't even have to fertilize.
Let's just take a quick listen here at the drops.
Check out the lettuce here. I'm really glad I got it planted before the rain hit. Looks like it's already starting to perk up. Mac's bandana and collar is getting wet. We just don't have the heart to take it inside. So many good memories here. We're just soaking up every single little bit of this gift.
And of course, we've got a fire going in the fireplace. This is a test with the polarizer filter on. Beautiful day here at the beach, yeah?
It is gorgeous.
All right, very good.
Not crowded at all.
Now I'm shining right into the sun. I'm doing a pan shot. Lifeguard 16, look at that.
The end of Zuma, the north end of Zuma.
Beautiful. You head that direction, you head to County Line, Neptune's Net, Zeros, some great surfing that way, and way over there would be Point Magoo. This is without the polarizer, same shot, same time. I'm really curious to see if this is a lot brighter and the polarizer had deeper colors. That's what it's supposed to do. You can't complain about walking along these beaches, right? Look at that, surfers there.
It is a gorgeous October day, so different than the summer, because in the summertime, this beach would be packed with people, surfers, screaming kids. So we kind of feel like we have it all to ourselves today, Jerry. It's so much fun.
Look at this. We are in October, and the place is deserted because everyone's back in school and whatnot. Look how gorgeous this is. We've got this beach to ourselves.
Taking Friday off when everyone else is working. And we can be at places like this with no people here.
We're not here for R&R and getting a suntan.
Oh no, it's Power Walking Friday.
That's right.
It's a gorgeous day out, and we are going to speed walk from one end of Zuma to the other, get some good working out in today.
This is how we stay fit. Thank you very much. We all noticed that you noticed.
Kind of interesting because we each have our different paces. I walk a little bit faster.
Oh yes.
But Jerry is perfectly fine with me, like speeding ahead, and sometimes he'll jog to catch up with me. It's just another one of those things that we really enjoy doing together.
Kim has a bigger stride than me, and she'll take off within about 15 steps. She'll be ahead of me and she just doesn't look back. And she's great, but she'll turn around and come back to me and then turn back around and take off again. So we've got this whole process down.
We're 57 and 62. At our age, if we don't use it, we lose it. Our big secret to staying fit is pretty simple. Regular power walks and eating straight out of the garden. For an October day, and it is deserted out here today, about 74 degrees, no wind, perfectly clear. We can see way, way out there. We are loving this gorgeous day here at Zuma Beach. Glad you guys are along with us.
Oh look, there's some surfboards with some surfers.
Cool.
Gotta get them on film.
California dreaming.
Thanks for joining along today. We hope you enjoyed another trip to Malibu, California.
Enjoy the beach. Is cutting back my perennial herbs. Got all kinds of herbs here in my herb garden.
You saw how overblown that is. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a diffuser now, and you're gonna just see how gorgeous it is. And to me, this is art. I love to make a beautiful picture. First thing I always bring over is the sandbag. By having the diffuser pole already weighted, there's never a possibility of a wind coming up and blowing it over. By the way, my diffuser poles are actually old umbrella poles. I'm just repurposing them. And this old pole is an actual diffuser pole that I reconfigured, and an old umbrella base. Repurposed, man. Keep an eye on Kim and watch as I bring the diffuser over her space. And she's gonna tell me if I have her workspace covered or not, or diffused. Is it, Kim?
Yes, now it is.
How about a little bit lower?
A little bit lower, yes. I'm actually gonna be working with these herbs right here, and they're still in the sun. Yes,
How's that?
That's great.
Good, thank
Perfect.
you. That's a 35 pounder. That should be good for now.
Got all kinds of herbs here in my herb garden. And basically perennial herbs fall into three different categories. The ones where the tops die back, but the roots are super hardy. The ones that stay evergreen. Job for today, clean out the garden storage. I haven't cleaned these out for a couple of years, and things have to earn their space. You guys ready to see this? I'm embarrassed, but this is a disaster. Takes me forever to dig through it and find anything. It's all gotta come out, but it can't all go back in. It's got to earn its space. If I haven't used it for 2 years, it's going. So I got a couple of bins here,
Really
one for
peculiar
recycle,
angle,
one for
but it
trash.
got the
I'm
job
gonna pull
done.
everything out and see what's down in the very bottom. I might be surprised, and you might be too. Let's dig in here. Shade cloth, definitely use this. I'm just gonna pull everything out and put it on the wall here. Some of you would leave all that in the bin. Others of you would clean it out. I'm cleaning it out, but which would you do? Leave that in the comments. No judgment here. Ooh, this thing is filthy. Look at this. Gonna hose it out, give it a nice little soak down. That way my tools can go back in and everything can be nice and clean. It's dirty in here. Now for the moment of truth. What's going back in and what's gonna go away? I'm gonna group like items together. Garden gloves, shade cloth and tool, rags, more tool, still more tool. Since I have plenty of tool, the ripped ones are gonna go in the recycle. Yet another piece of tool, net bags, tomato protection. These things are gold, I'm keeping those. Watermelon support. This would drive Jerry nuts. Why do I have 6 pairs of gloves here? Because I usually can't find them. Jerry wears 1 pair till they get holes in them, and then he gets the next pair out. Not me, I like to have a pair in every corner of the garden. Mr. Landscaper supplies, definitely a keep. Plastic forks. Anyone else use this trick or know what it is? Let me know. Look at those. Most of this I use, but there are some tools that are broken or rusted. Those are gonna go in the recycle bin. Seldom used tools in here, like my big rubber mallet, and often used tools in my garden go bag. Just all needs a little organization. And I'll have to try and sneak some things up to Jerry's tool shed without him knowing it. Spoons back in the kitchen. Save one for the garden go bag. The rest go back upstairs. I think I only need 1 jar of rubbing alcohol for clean off my pruners. I really don't need 4 tiny shovels down here, do I now? I clean these up, put them in the garage. Broken. And these can be as good as new with a little bit of oil and rust cleaner. So I purged what needs to be purged. All this is going to go back in. Organize buckets by seldom used, often used, and I think it's all going to fit back in here too. By cleaning this out, this bin became available. Perfect spot for all my gloves. Heavy duty garden tools, least used on the bottom. The net bag season is kind of over. Mr. Landscaper Drip Parts Kit, use almost every day. Landscape staples can go in the back. I'm really organizing this by ease of access. Things I use the most will go on top. Kneeling pads, got this from Garden Answer, and Jerry loves this one particularly because it's so big and cushiony, like a wrestling mat, and he can kneel on it and then spin around to reach other tools. These kneeling pads are lifesavers. Of course, the Garden Go bag I use almost every day as well. This tool bag's gonna go back to Jerry. He's gonna be happy about that. The rest of these are items I don't use that often, so they're gonna go up in the garden shed at the top of the hill. This feels great to have this done. It only took me about a half an hour, and I really don't know why I put it off for so long. It's space efficient, time efficient, and I have the confidence knowing that I can find something exactly when I need it. Who of you has a garden storage area that you need cleaning out, and are you gonna do it this week? Let me know.
Not one of my prettier setups, but this was a very unique shoot and very hard to shade, but we got it done. The sun was coming at a really peculiar angle. Here is where we were filming. It got the job done. Let's talk about Uncut 11. YouTube almost broke us. In that video, Kim and I shared our struggles and our conflicts in working together and running a YouTube channel, and then even doing it full time. Viewers resonated with that and left amazing comments about their own struggles and even their own solutions. It was fabulous to see the vulnerability, the raw honesty being shared in the comments.
It was awesome.
Especially in a time right now on social media where looking perfect and having that perfect life is the most important thing. When Kim and I started Uncut, we said that we were going to be open, transparent, and vulnerable.
And let's face it, none of us are perfect. So we really wanted to just lay it all out there and share with you what we're all about. And the comments, everyone, were simply amazing and truly, truly touched us. So we wanted to read a few here tonight, but we picked a few that particularly resonated with us. And one that I really related to was one from Jen Duke, who's been a longtime viewer. My husband is very intelligent, but a lot slower at tasks we do together. Drives me crazy, but I'm learning to be patient with him, and I adore him, and we work it out together. And one comment that I particularly related to was from Jen Duke. And Jen is a longtime viewer of our channel. And Jen says, my husband is very intelligent, but a lot slower at tasks we do together. Drives me crazy, but I'm learning to be patient with him, and I adore him. And I appreciated this so much, Jen, because that's sometimes what happens between Jerry and I. Yep. But yet, Jen, I love what you said. You can love each other, be annoyed and irritated with each other, but still work together and express your care and concern for each other, which I think is a wonderful way to work things out.
Julie Kay also shared a comment stating a very similar story that her and her husband were going through. Due to early retirement, health issues, they were suddenly at home together all of the time. And they ran into challenges as well. But they also shared their solution, which was to make sure they all had their own individual projects happening. And they found that that really, really helped with their relationship. And they shared this with everybody. It was totally great.
Yeah, I just love all the sharing that's going on in the comments, and it's so great to learn from each other. Another one that I loved was from Well Baby. And Well Baby said, you two sound like my husband and I. We transitioned through his layoff, retirement, starting up a small pediatric nursing clinic, and 10 years later closing that to begin an internet-based business out of our home, working together full time. Relationship testing at every stage. We just passed 65 years together.
It's amazing.
That just floors me. So we wish for you many more happy years of working and playing together. Wow, thank you so much for that, Well Baby. And number one, I think it's amazing. 65 years is an incredible accomplishment, especially these days. But I love your encouragement to not only work together, but to play together. And Jerry and I have learned that over the years, and as you've noticed in the past few Uncuts, are now taking more time off together just to have fun, not necessarily to talk about work, although we do that a lot too.
I also want to add about Julie Kay. She is a master gardener, and she is on every one of our live streams. So be sure to join our live streams and ask Julie any gardening questions you have. She would be glad to help you.
That's right. She's super helpful, super positive. We want to see you on the next live stream on Monday, every single Monday at noon Pacific time. We just have a great time there.
RPG also commented that because of CaliKim, her encouragement to him, he began gardening during COVID, and that he found her words of advice and encouragement so meaningful that he started growing his own food. He went on to say that gardening is not only therapeutical, but it also helps heal, as he was mourning the loss of his mom.
And those comments absolutely mean the world to us, you all. It keeps us going, encourages us, and we really, really appreciate you taking the time to sit down and type those comments out on Uncut 11. Thank you so very much.
Yes, thank you, RPG. Thank you all for leaving your comments on our videos. It's wonderful for us to read, and it's wonderful for all the other viewers as well to read them too.
So keep on doing that, keep on commenting, keep on encouraging each other, and keep on being open and real and vulnerable, and we promise we'll do the same.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next Uncut.